Welcome to Cardinal Coaches Corner. Our guest this week is James Jones, the fifth-year head coach of the esports program here at the college. And James, first of all, thanks for dropping by. And it's just hard to believe that 5 years have just come and gone this quickly.
Yeah, it's flown by. I know we started about the same time as soccer did.
Right.
And we're just flying through the years for sure.
Give us an update on how the season's going and what your expectations are, as I know the playoffs are getting near.
Yeah, I mean we're about the halfway point for our season, so it's really ramping up as far as competition wise. I mean we're out of the weeds as far as some of the opponents are not to the caliber that we need to be playing.
Right.
I mean all of my teams either have 1 or 2 losses for the season so far, so it's a pretty successful. I know my Call of Duty team, they're undefeated right now. We're making a strong run. A strong statement for this year.
Right. Well, talk about the success that you've had in the previous 4 seasons. I know you've had some kids that have reached the ultimate level, just have not quite won it all.
Yeah, just can't break through that ceiling that's there. I mean, we in 2023, fall of 2023, we had our Rainbow Six Siege team, undefeated regional champs.
Had the 5-hour match or something?
Yeah. We went all the way to the national title game. Didn't drop a single game. And went from 9 p.m. till about 3 a.m. Full marathon that night, and unfortunately we came out short.
But you were telling me you have about 25 kids on the roster this season?
Yes, sir.
How does that break down as far as experience versus first-year players?
So, I mean, numbers-wise, I have about 5 or 6 sophomores, super sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
We are freshman loaded this year, so they're gaining a lot of experience. But what's really stood out to me this year is this is the first year where I have sophomores that are stepping up and taking responsibility for the teams. I don't have to assign team captains. They're stepping up. It's like, hey, coach, that's my bad. We got to be better than that. So it's been a really transformative culture change for us.
Well, anytime it's a players-led team, it's certainly a better team.
Oh, right? Yeah. I mean, they listen to me so much throughout the year, and at some point they start tuning coach out, and they're more apt to listening to each other.
Well, esports is really, I mean, we're 5 years old in our program here, but it's just a little bit older than that. Have you been pleased with the progress of esports nationally, and as far as the number of teams that are playing and the support that you're getting here at the college for this program?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, when we jumped into the NJCAA Esports League, there was maybe 80 to 90 teams when we started. That's ballooned up to the 150 plus schools participating. So that's a pretty major boom within 5 years. It's to the point where there's 25 participating colleges or junior colleges in Texas right now.
Oh, wow.
And we're at the point now where we can start making our own conference, and we're working towards that, where Texas teams play each other. We can start traveling to each other. We'll decide our region champ within Texas to send to the national playoffs.
Well, I know either last year or the year before, Blinn came here one year and we went down there one year,
yes.
Right? And that was pretty exciting.
I mean, we are one of the first junior colleges in the nation to actually go to our opponent, and we are one of the first to host our opponent. So we're kind of trailblazers. We want to normalize that travel is good. I mean,
right.
it builds rivalries. It builds more competition.
Well, tell us about the games themselves. Are they updated through the course of the season? I mean, were they changed, and are you notified of those changes? And you have to be on your toes, correct?
It is. I mean, we field 5 or 6 to 8 rosters, so possibly 8 to different teams with 8 different rule sets per semester.
Oh, wow.
And within those games, the rules change, and you have to keep up with those. I mean, on top of just trying to keep up with other teams and watching film on other teams. And then all of a sudden, the dynamic has changed on what strategies we use. This is old. This is outdated. It may have been a strategy a month ago. Now it doesn't work.
Right.
So we have to constantly change.
We'll talk about the recruitment process for esports. I mean, obviously, like your traditional sports, football, basketball, baseball, stats are a big part of it, and how fast they can run, how high they can jump. What criteria does an esports coach use when you're recruiting a kid?
So it's mostly dependent on their awareness, game sense. There's plenty of people with high skill, and they can fill up a stat sheet, but it doesn't help a team. It's empty. Um, and you have to look at how their dynamic is, how well do they work with their teammates, and just, I mean, esports is a game of millisecond thinking, and you have to think on your toes, and that characteristic is what I look for.
Well, is esports growing on the high school level as well, and how is that helping the collegiate
It
programs?
has definitely been booming the past couple of years. I mean, as you know, I've been helping high schools in East Texas
Absolutely,
start
yeah.
esports, and my reach is now getting into the Dallas region, the Longview region, making a lot of relationships there, and there's just esports teams in high schools popping up everywhere.
Is that opening doors for you as far as getting kids to come to the valley?
Without a doubt. I mean, the whole purpose was, one, high schools deserve this opportunity as well to start esports, and or for students to represent their school in their own way. But it's also, I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say it was a pipeline. So I'm helping them, giving them some fundamentals to work with that they can master before they get here.
Well, tell us about how esports has grown on campus itself, because I know now room 114 of the Ball building is the esports home.
Yes, sir. I mean, the school and Dr. Morrison has been super supportive of our program. They see the value in esports. And now that we have a room with a stage where people can, there's spectator seating now, instead of coming to the old room and you're standing over their shoulder watching them.
Right.
Now they can come and watch. We got 2 big screen TVs. They can see all the action.
So then that answers partially answers the next question. Tell us how fans can watch. I mean, I know they can come to the room and watch, but is there still a way to watch online?
Yeah, I mean, we stream as well. It's on twitch.com under TVCC Esports. We stream all of our games that we're capable of streaming. Sometimes there's a lot of overlap where 2 teams are playing at once, so I'm in the background running back and forth, but
Right.
we're at least guaranteed streaming one of those games.
Well, last question before we go on, I'm going to let you put your thinking cap on, and give you a magic wand. You can wave your magic wand, and you can make esports better. How does esports become better and move forward into the future?
That starts at the high school level. It's kind of getting there. I would love if there was like a combine system, just like football, basketball, where high schools all over come to one place and they play like a small tournament, but so college coaches can come in and just
Oh, sure.
view the field and see what's going on, who's excelling. That would be awesome if we could get some kind of combine going.
Well, I put money on you, James, because I know you're working hard to grow the sport, and as James mentioned, he does get out and helps programs on the high school level get programs started, and he's doing all he can for the colleges program too. But James, thanks for stopping by. Good luck in the playoffs. Let's get that first national championship this
Working
season.
on it. We got a good chance.
Folks, we'll see you next week on Cardinal Coaches Corner, and go Cards.
Go Cards.